Hello everybody, Ellie Diecast. We're back and we're doing another video on first editions. This time 2001. If you missed our last video, we looked at 2000 first editions. And the story is I got these again in a big old pile of cars. And I was told that all the first edition castings were there and that probably all the variations were there. Now, I don't know. So we will see, because I didn't take the time to really look up every one of these. So we'll find out. In the last video, kind of a weird storyline developed with the colors. So we'll see what develops here. We'll take a look at them. So again, 2001 first edition. There's 36 of these in 2000 and 2001. There were both 36 editions of new castings. This is the first time we ever saw these cars. Many of them we've seen many times since. But this was the first time. So first off, we've got the Cadillac LMP. Kind of a cool looking car. Probably a real car. Did not look that up. I'm sure it is. Let's get a better view here of this. There you go. That's number one. So again, all the variations are supposedly here. But in 2000, there was very few variations on first editions. In 2001, there may not be any variations here. We'll see. This guy we have seen, he is the Surfing School Bus. He goes by a lot of different names. That's the first time we saw him with this kind of woody treatment with the great big engine in the back. One thing at first glance, I've got all of them laying back here behind me. At first glance, you could tell Mattel was taking some chances in this way in this series. This is the first editions that really look like Mattel took some risks on some of these. La Troca. This one's nice. It's got the kind of the gold sun roof or shade piece there with the gold accents. La Troca. Troca. Probably is the truck, I'm guessing. So fast. We've seen this guy a few times since. He is so fast in white. Number 4. Super tuned. This one in blue. Not sure what it says there on the side. Can't read it. A lot of promotional stickers on the side of that one. Yeah, like I mentioned, Mattel really was trying some different stuff with these first editions. Here's one, the Hooligan. This guy showed up quite a few times since. Always shows up in the Roadster packs. The Hooligan. Crazy 8s. That is an engine on that guy. Guy's supposed to sit up here in the front. That's probably a bit too much engine for that car, I'm guessing. Crazy 8s. Yeah, not a lot of variations in these, if any. The Panaz LMP 1 Roadster S. That's a mouthful. I haven't seen a lot of that one. Number, what are we on there? Number 10 is the MST Suzuka. That would be an interesting car to research. I bet that's a real car. I don't know anything about that car. Oops. Oops. Next up, we've seen this guy quite a few times since. He's Shredster. The Shredster. Yeah, definitely Mattel was into red and silver. I don't remember the 2000s being a lot of red and silver, but somebody at Mattel was like, yeah, The kids love the red and the silver. Got to do lots of reds and silvers. This one is Dodge Viper GTSR. We've seen him a few times since. Lotus, talking of red and silver, here's the Lotus M250. This one again has that same silver and red and black color scheme that we saw a lot with the 2000s. I don't know what that's all about. That just seems like it's a tribute or something behind the scenes. It's an awful lot of silver cars. Maelstrom in blue. First time we saw him, 2001. 1971 Plymouth GTX. So they started moving a lot more muscle cars into the series in the 2000, from 2000, 2001, and 2002. They started moving a lot more muscle cars into the mainlines. Before that, there were not a lot. You would think there would be. And they kind of hit it big because obviously the collectors liked these muscle cars, at least here in America. Also a lot more imports. Honda Civic CI in red. We've seen that guy since. Here's one of them that was really one of those kind of chances I told you about. And that is the, it's not going to stay up. It is the Outsider. It's a kind of a motorcycle sidecar thing. You can see on the bottom, those wheels are set up kind of different. 3 separate wheels. Hypermight. I don't know if he was popular when he came out or not. Strange looking car. That was the first time we ever saw it. Hypermight loses a lot of his parts to customs. Hypermight gets his pieces chopped off a lot. Evil Twin. I always want to say Twin Mill. Evil Twin. One of the Larry Woods designs. Really cool car. One of my favorites. This guy, they must have made about 40 versions of this one since. Monoposto. We first saw him and was kind of a boring orange. Kind of meh. This guy's shown up in about 35 packs since then. Vulture Roadster. He tends to go by. This one, there's a Vulture car, and they changed this guy's name, and it's something like, oh, it had something to do with that pipe there, like super pipes or something like that. I think they changed the name on this one. That's number, what are we on? Number 20. Here's another one of those motorcycles. Boy, they put out some motorcycles. And every one of the series, since 2001, they started putting out more and more motorcycles. This one was kind of weird because it wasn't to scale at all. And this one is the Fright Bike, which we've seen since. Sorry about the dust on there. I thought these were dusted off, but that one got missed. This one of our best track cars, Jet Threat 3.0. Another silver one. Like I said, something about silver. Guaranteed hit, as long as you paint it silver. Montezuma. This one is based off of a real car. I'm not remembering what it was. Cadillac? I think so. Next, the Toyota Celica. I bet this one was popular when it came out. In yellow with all of its race and signage. Livery. This one is really one of my favorite colorations. I see it a lot at shows, so I don't know that it was very popular. But it is the Ford Focus. I just love the way that car looks. It's really low. super low. Another silver car with that red interior, or red windows. This is the Mega Duty. Mega Duty. Riley and Scott MK2 was number 27. Then they just went crazy with the red cars. Here's another one of those weird kind of risky ones. This was the XS IVE. Is it Ivy? I think it's XS Ivy. And this one, the front twists. It kind of torques or twists around. Something fun for the kids. Old number 3. I don't know that we've seen a lot of him since this one. Ferrari 158. That's a fun little car. Again in red though. Cunningham C4R. We've done a show on this one. A real car. That was its first edition. 57 Roadster. That is based off a 55, 56, 57 Chevy. I think 57 Chevy. Another one of these that had to kind of have people scratching their heads. That is the Mo-Scoot. Obviously not to say scale. Kind of like the skate punk that we have today. Doesn't really fit into the theme of things. Ford Thunderbolts. This was the first one we ever saw. A nice one. This one has let's get a focus. The Ryleman name is one of the designers, and I'm guessing that that is to them. I'm looking at the other markings. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Ryleman name is the designer of the car. Number 35 is the Morris wagon. And last, one of the most used of these is the Fandango van, which had Fandango written all over it. So, there you go, 2001 first edition, all 36 of them. No variations in that, and I don't know if there were any. I will know probably by the time I post this, I'll know. But I don't know if there were any wheel variations in that or not. So we'll see. All right, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you